We can talk a little bit about the BAL leveling system, the 7.3, the 5.3, or the fifth wheel systems. Each system is going to have two main electrical components, your main control box and the touchscreen. 9 times out of 10, the main control box is going to be located in the front storage compartment, the pass-through compartment. If you look in there and look up, it's going to be mounted above you. If it's not there, I can't tell you where it is, but I can tell you it's got to be mounted upside down, so this sticker will be facing towards the ground with this arrow that says front towards the front of the camper. This component here has sensors in it, and if it's not mounted correctly, your auto level function will never operate properly. The second is the touchscreen. The touchscreen has all your modes you can go through to operate the system in manual mode and in auto mode. In the bottom left corner, there's your voltage readout. Keep in mind that is the voltage that's coming directly to your control box. That's not the voltage that's coming to your screen, and it's not the voltage coming to your jacks under load. This system is voltage sensitive, just like all the other leveling systems in the industry. It's wired directly to the battery with intent that the customer can use it without being plugged into shore power, or even without a vehicle if the unit's at a campsite somewhere. We recommend that a 30 amp auto reset breaker is used between the main control box and the battery, and that is for the whole system. Each jack will have its own auto reset breaker inside the control box next to where each jack plugs into. You can see on the sticker we have tongue, left rear, right rear, stabilizer 1 and 2. Stabilizer 1 and 2 is either going to be your front 2 corners or your rear 2 corners. I don't know which one they're going to plug them into. The rear could be one, the front could be one. These two stabilizers, we supply a 6-inch pigtail that plugs in here, and the customer or the OEM will run 10 gauge wire from each motor from each corner to the pigtail to supply power to these. These have a 30 amp fuse as opposed to 35 amp auto reset breakers like the rest of the jacks. So if these blow, you're going to have to replace it. If your front 2 aren't working or your rear 2 aren't working, I would check this fuse and see if that's blown first. Because this system's power supply comes directly from the battery, don't assume that if you are plugged into shore power that you do have sufficient voltage to the system. If you do want to check voltage coming to the system, you can put a DC voltmeter directly on your hot and ground lugs on the control box to see what kind of power you have coming in. I took the screws out of this faceplate here. Power coming to the screen is not the red and black that come in, like a lot of people think. These go down and power the lights. If you want to check voltage coming directly to the screen, unplug the harness and check the red and white wire directly at the harness. The green and black are just communication. They communicate with the control box for your level position and other functions.